Hello, beautiful people, and welcome back to Oba's Trending Gist, where we bring you the real stories behind the headline. Today, all eyes were on the Federal High Court in Abuja for what many hoped would be a decisive day in the trial of the IPOB leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Hopes were high, expectations were through the roof, but what we got was another chapter in a long, drawn-out legal and political drama. The core of today's hearing was a no-case submission filed by Nnamdi Kanu's legal team. In simple terms, they told the court that the government's evidence is so weak that there's no need for Kanu to even defend himself. But the federal government fired back, claiming Kanu's words were a direct threat that led to violence and fear across the nation. The result, another shocking adjournment that has left supporters frustrated and many Nigerians asking, is this justice or is this politics? First, let us watch the scenes from the courtroom as Mazi Nnamdi appeared today. Sit back and take a watch.
Can't see the face, so get us. Can't see the face, so get us.
As you just saw, the tension and anticipation in that courtroom were palpable. But now, let's break down what really happened and what this means for Nnamdi Kanu and for Nigeria. This is my critical take. First, let's be clear about the legal arguments. The federal government's lawyer, Chief Adeboyega Awomolo, came out swinging. He argued that when Nnamdi Kanu called for a Biafran republic and told his followers to go after policemen, it wasn't just empty threats. It wasn't just empty talk or boasting. he tried to draw a direct line from Kanu's broadcast to the buying of over 170 security agents. The government's position is simple. Words have consequences, and they claim Kanu's words directly incited violence and terrorism. They want him to stand trial and defend these very serious allegations. On the other side, Kanu's veteran lawyer, Chief Kanu Agabi, dismantled the government's case piece by piece. His argument was sharp and direct. 1. He asked a simple question: where are the witnesses? He pointed out that not a single person was brought to court to say, I heard Nnamdi Kanu and his words made me commit violence. Without that link, the government case is just circumstantial. Secondly, he highlighted that the DSS operatives who testified admitted their job was just to take Kanu's statement. They didn't present any investigation reports to back up the terrorism claims. It is like accusing someone of a crime, but not showing the detectives' work. And thirdly, he made a very clever point. He said Kanu was just asking people to defend themselves, something a respected elder statesman like General T.Y. Danjuma has also said. This was a strategic move to show that Kanu's words are not unique and can be interpreted as a call for self-preservation, not aggression. Now, let's get to the most frustrating part of today's event, the adjournment. The judge, Justice James Omotosho, after hearing both sides, has postponed his ruling on this no-case submission. So, the next adjourned date will be October 10th, 2025. It still means Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will still remain in DSS custody for at least another 3 months, waiting for a decision. This is happening because the judge is proceeding on the court's long annual vacation, which lasts about 2 months. So what does this all mean? To me, this is a classic case of kicking the can down the road. This trial has become a political hot potato that nobody wants to hold. The Buhari's administration started it, and it seems the Tinubu's administration is content to let the court drag it out indefinitely. Think about it. If the court frees Kanu now, the government might fear it looks weak or that it could energize the secessionist movement. If they convict him, it could ignite massive protests and instability in the southeast. So the safest political option seems to be this endless loop of legal delay, keeping him in detention without a final verdict. But this strategy has a huge cost. It reinforces the belief among the supporters that he is a political prisoner. It erodes faith in the Nigerian judicial system, and it allows the tension and grievances in the southeast to continue smearing without any real resolution. This is no longer just a trial. It is a political chessboard, and Mazi Kanu is the most important piece. The government seems to be playing a game of containment, not a game of justice. And for the millions of people who are watching, that is a very bitter pill to swallow. So that's the gist of it. A powerful legal showdown that ends in a frustrating delay. Justice delayed, as they say, is not justice denied. What do you guys think? Is the federal government genuinely building a case, or are they just buying time and avoiding a tough political decision? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. So don't forget to like this video, share it so others can be informed, and most importantly, subscribe to Oba's Trending Gist for more in-depth analysis of the stories that matters. Until next time, stay safe and stay informed.